Alright. Turn that down a little bit. Turn it down my headphones too. Can get kind of loud. So the plan is to do some proofreading and editing. I don't know if I'll get it all done today, but we'll at least start it up. I'm gonna do at least the 3 hours, like I've been trying to do. Not sure if I'll stream on the weekend. I'll attempt. We'll see what happens. If I do stream on the weekend, I might actually try and stream early. I don't know, I might stream like Digimon World 2 or something, since I'm almost finished with that. Either way, pop over here. Hello. Howdy. Hi. Yosho. Kyosho. Konnichiwa. All that good stuff. We're doing pretty okay. Doing pretty okay. I did my Pokemon stuff already, so I figured I'd just start with Shadowverse today. It's casual Friday, so I do want to make sure I do the proofreading and editing. I might do that on my own time. I might just play card games, I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'll probably at least proofread and edit a few pages on here, so I'll leave the title the same, but I think after I do the first session of proofing, I might just do Shadowverse the rest of the time. Either way, like with Pokemon, we're at least gonna do like 4 matches or something first. I don't always pay attention to how long Shadowverse matches are. Pokemon matches usually go for like 20 minutes or something sometimes. Dozo, yoroshiku. Both do nothing. Rally 1! Rally 2. I don't have Storm, though. Okay, well, might as well do that. Let's see, let's see. I actually have some now. Where are we at rally-wise? Rally 7. Let me think. We'll throw you out. That puts us at 9. I figure I might as well play them, because I'd rather have them wait, just so I can get the evolution thing, but yeah, if they kill them, it's not that big of a deal. I already evolved that. Actually, I probably shouldn't have played that. Oh well. I wasn't really thinking about it when I played it, but I only am at 10 now. That needed 10 to summon the other girl. My fault. 15 for Storm. I can play them next, though. Okay, good. We can play the twins now. I figured they'd probably do that. I can also play the Warden of Honor if I need to. Which might be a good idea. Not sure. Not sure. Let's see what they do. I wonder why everyone's been playing such terrible decks lately. Just a thing, a phase. I don't really know what it is, but it's something. It is something. Let's see. You're at 13. Yeah, that's fine. We still have the ability to play the twins. We have a few options. I have to remember, it only regains 2 play points, though. You going to evolve them, or... Might want to try and get this girl out, though. That one might not be terrible. But for right now, I think this is probably better. Let's see. Okay. Alright, wanted to make sure I tried to use cards so I didn't have my hand completely filled. I noticed that in this deck now I have too much draw power. Almost too much. What are you gonna do? I got some pretty strong cards on the field, and you have 3 amulets out that are not opened. Not doing too hot unless you have a card that destroys amulets. I would have thought you would. But, seems like you don't right now. It's taking so long, but I don't know. I don't know, let's find out. Find out. We're at 18. 18. We need 2 more. 2 more. Well, actually, I could just play Warden of Honor and get my 2 more. That would work perfectly fine. No. Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Okay, yeah, that's enough. We won, yay. Yeah. Okay, got a new card pack. Got our rank thingy up. Haven't even lost my win streak yet. 3-match win streak. Battle pass up a level 2, what do you know? Might as well. Till the win streak is destroyed, which might be this match. We'll find out. I don't know why, but I feel like I've been playing a lot of people that don't have good decks, and I'm not sure why. It seems very odd. I was playing people that all had, like, meta decks, and now everyone's using, like, crappy decks for some reason. That doesn't really make sense to me. You know what? I'll actually keep that in. I'll actually keep that one. I haven't fought in a Dragoncraft one in a while. I don't actually know what to expect. Okay, Rally 2. Well, they got their playpoint orbs up right away. I could say that much. That's kind of annoying. Not that bad. A little annoying. We're at Rally 3, correct? I guess there's no reason not to play it. Let's throw it on you. Their playpoint orbs are already at 7 though, so this could go very badly for me. I'm only at 6 also. Ooh, that is not the card I wanted to see. That is not the card I wanted to see either. I don't have a spell on me. Well, even though I don't want to... I'm gonna do it. I have an extra one of him, so I'm not too worried about getting the evolution point back if I need it. But I'd rather them not getting, like, up on me right now. It already evolves. Draw a card. Overflow is active. Probably going to kill the Bane one. Reasonable conclusion. It's a very slow deck, surprisingly. They're already at play point 10, though. Okay, let's think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to do this right now. Thought they would have killed me already since they're at play point 10. I think that's one of the ones from the anime. Yeah, makes sense. They probably saved their evolve for that specifically. You got Ward. That card is kind of annoying. So pretty much I need to kill that thing first then. Or I need a banish. Either or. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't even work. That kind of sucks. It's 15. I could attack with that, but no, I actually couldn't attack with that. Oh, well. I would need banish or something. That's an annoying effect. Ah. Or they could just win. Yeah, and they heal the health back. Okay, let's see. 21. Oh, that could help. I think it'll work. Yeah, good. Okay, good. I was like, it's gonna work, right? I think it'll work. Ooh, I'm stupid. Oh well. I only have one more spot. I don't need her to be alive. Oh yeah, she actually got the 1+ from that. Let's see what happens. I would be able to kill her if she doesn't have a ward, but yeah. Well, they don't have an evolution. They don't have an evolution. Oh no, their effect makes them happen. Five damage. Don't have a ward still. Don't have a word still. Oh. Okay. I got lucky. I got lucky. I mean, I was sitting on those two not cat girl maids for a while there, but what do you know, it actually paid off. I didn't think it would actually pay off. Until the win streak is gone. Until the win streak is gone. I guess these matches are pretty quick. I already played 2 matches and it's only been 20 minutes. That's like 10 minutes a match. Depending. Close my blinds, starting to get dark out. Vampiric Fortress. Your favorite card. Is it your favorite card? I don't know. Cool and casual. But I have the Harbinger. Even though I haven't played the story mode in literal years. Actual years. Going against myself, will they have a deck like I do? Or will they have something else? I mean, pretty much at this point, it's either Pirate or the big guy that does the 3 attacks in a row. It's either or. Though for some reason, the people I've won against the past few matches have all used decks that are outside of the meta, which was weird. But you know, I try not to judge people. I try not to judge people. I just judge them silently, in my head. So it's okay then. I think I'll do that. No, maybe I shouldn't do that. I'll do that instead. Focus on getting our rally up. I don't know, why do people use this one now? Oh, it's a loot card, okay, so it is. They are playing, Barbos, whatever the pirate girl is. They're playing her. We're at 6. Okay, they have at least 3 loot cards in their deck, and well, in their hand. At least 3. Actually, what does this loot card do again? Deal a damage to an enemy follower. Are they going to use those loot cards now? Don't they need to save them? I'm not really sure how that deck works, but I was under the impression that you either need to use them throughout the game, or you need to save them until you get whatever card. Well, yeah, this one has, if you did at least 7. So it looks like they're holding off on those. Let's do our cheap move. Good stuff. What am I at now? 8? I'm at 8. I have Warden of Hope and back just in case I need them. Heard a weird sound, and I don't know if... Oh, I think it was my dog. Now he is barking. Now he's barking a lot. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'm at 8 though. Well, we can do this again. Okay, we got them. It might be a good idea to play him now, even if I don't have the effects. But I'm gonna play her. Let's see. Okay. We're at 12. The dog's still barking. Okay. They got a bunch of loot cards in their hand, I know that. Good, they got rid of that one. They don't have Storm. So does that mean I have an extra one? I found it strange that they played it right now. Now I'll have her on the field at least. I'll probably want to do Warden of Hope. Oh yeah, and since I'm at 10, I'll also get them. Okay, and then I can just do boom. You evolve 7, that's 16. He's a good card. Here, they use that instead. Probably a good idea. Let's see. I think we should do this then. Okay, we have 2 more that we can play, so we'll do this. And I'll do this. Okay. And I should be at 20 now. Okay, yep. I'm at 7, I'm at 20, so I can banish every single follower on the field. And I can do my 3 attacks. So I win no matter what now. Oh, they actually don't have a ward, it looks like. You don't have anything else? You have 5 play points. You really don't have anything? You would still need more. I only need to do 7 damage. You don't got enough. Well, I'm not gonna be a jerk. Let's just end this. I could have been a jerk and just played my 7 just for the heck of it, but I'm not gonna be that jerky. I have win conditions on the board. I may as well just take it. Might as well just take it. I can't tell if I'm just getting really bad players to fight here, or like, what's going on. I haven't won 5 times in a row before. I feel like something is amiss here. Something is very, very wrong. But only been 30 minutes. I'm winning these matches pretty quickly too. It is kind of like an average 10-minute match. Takes a lot longer to do Pokemon matches, jeez. I do think the steel deck I made, I think it has something good going on. I feel like I need to switch some cards up in it though. But I've gotten a few wins with that one. But boy, when I don't draw like basic Pokemon, it sucks a lot. I need to switch up something in that. Those guys are better to get when we can evolve, so we can take advantage of the effect. I don't know what resonance like does. I don't know what it does. No clue. I haven't used Portalcraft at all. I remember like years ago when they added Portalcraft into the game, but never touched it. Never touched it. We're at 4. It's like you guys got rally like me. Okay, cool. No, they keep getting those. I'm gonna do 1 damage to you, and you're gonna be so upset. You really don't want me to do 1 damage to you that badly? Am I fighting bots? That doesn't look like a bot. That's Shio. Shiu. It would just be S-H-U-U. Why is there 2 U's? I don't know. Well. Hey, yeah, we're at 10 already. I can play you. What are you gonna do about that, huh? Are you going to set me up for the actual perfect stuff that I need? Summon on Behemoth, give it -5 whenever I'm in play. If you have at least 1 play point, deal 5 damage to random, then... Strange. It only worked for itself. Oh. Oh, they have an invocation? Huh. Interesting. If at least 10 allied destroyed, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Well, that's pretty good right there. But since I have the ward, will they attack with them first? Because they don't want it to die. Then they'll attack with this thing to get the play point back, right? I don't know. Didn't expect that. I didn't think they would let me keep a 5 on field. Oh, let's see. What do I want to do here? Well, let's start off by doing this. Then we will... Yeah, let's just do this first. And we'll do this. What are we at? 19? Okay, let's do... This is a hard choice. Let's do you first. I have so many good cards now. Makes this choice hard. Can't do that because of that. These cards have a lot of effects. Getting rid of my Bane. Huh, I'm surprised I didn't kill her. Though now I can play him and actually use his rally. Okay, let's throw down. Let's see. And then we want you. I can play them at any time too now. Which will give me a 4th or... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Okay. I hadn't had anyone concede on me in a while either. Six win streak. Neat. Go until we lose our win streak. I haven't had a I have not had a 6 win streak in this game. Just in general, I have not had a 6 win streak. So this is new. I've gotten a 6 win streak in Pokemon before. I've gotten like 15 win streak in Pokemon one time. But that was when I was running my scummy decks. Sadly, I didn't record that one. I think the highest I had on Pokemon for recorded stuff was like a 7 win streak. 7 or 6 or something like that. That was on the old launcher though. That's fine. I think I'm starting to get used to how this deck plays though. And I'm definitely learning the significance of using wards in this deck instead of just going for the storm damage. Why do you hurt me? I'm already dead. Ah, didn't matter because it was already a 1-1 anyway. I think it adds to their shadow though, I'm not sure. I don't know if that's how that works. Strange. I feel like we just accomplished nothing. We're at like 4? 5. 5. We're at 5. Probably have to play Tony next, but we'll see. No, I don't have to play him. Okay. No, I should probably play him. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just let them do it. I want to see what they do. I'll let them decide. Interesting. They decided to wipe my board instead of just attack. Well, instead of just stalling. Probably would have been better if they just waited, but... We're at 8. Okay, so this will... That's... Let's see. That's unfortunate. Didn't kill him. Wasted my play points. But we will have one Mikhail summon out. If they kill one of these people. Which I assume they will. They probably don't want to leave us with as many wards. Maybe they do. They don't know if I did this intentionally or not. What are you gonna do? They've been fusing to that card. I don't know what it does. Okay. Perfect. Thank you for doing that. I might as well do this. Okay. Oh. 3. 1, 2. I wouldn't have enough room for that. Let's play you. And I'll do you. And then let's play you. We only evolved 2 followers. They're at 16 health, so they can be killed if I get up to 20. But they've been fusing that Void Knight. I'm not sure what it does still. To evolve for 0 points. That would be nice. That would be nice. Evolving for 2 points sounds pretty nice. Draw a card. Rush to all. Okay, let's see. 15 right now. I need 3 more summons. If they wipe my board, I'll probably play Twilight and Silver, but they haven't played that card yet. I've been waiting for them to play it. I didn't see... It keeps going by so fast. I don't see... Oh, did they play it? 4 damage to enemy flower. Okay, so the main part is that they can evolve for free. So they can evolve too, right? Or no? Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's stop there for now. They could potentially kill me. Now, I don't know what they have. No storm. Hydro of Decay. Okay, so let's see. Damage this follower, not affected by other cards' effects except those that change this card's attack or defense. Okay. Let's see. Oh, why did it make me time out? That was weird. It just made me lose on purpose. I was still doing my turn. I didn't think I'd take that long, did I? How are you supposed to kill that card, though? I guess that's the whole point, right? Well, I finally got my loss. That kind of sucks. I was hoping I would get more. Well, 6 wins in a row is nice. That person seemed to make a deck that actually knew what it was doing, though. Kinda stunk, too, because I thought I was going to be able to kill it with that, but I guess it literally doesn't take any damage at all? I'm not sure. Reduce damage to this follower to 0, not affected by other cards except those that change this card's attack or defense. So can you just not hurt it at all? Is there no way to get around it if it's summoned? Shadowverse. I just wanted to know if you can like do anything against it. Well, I can banish the Void Knight, so that's good to know. But can I banish this thing? Let's see. There's like nothing that actually says anything about this. It looks like. Okay. So you either have to get rid of the Hydra, have wards, or just win before that thing comes out. Is what I see. So pretty much it's banish the, you more or less have to banish the Hydra or the Void Knight before they get the Abjugator in the first place. Well, that's good to know. I wonder if I should try one of these. They gave me the free entry again. I can get free stuff. If everyone's playing trashy decks like they were earlier, and I get like a few wins in a row, that would be nice. Unless everyone's just Shadowcraft with the Void Knight thing. That might be harder. Though I think I have at least a general idea of how to deal with it now. It looks like for Shadowcraft, I should probably just focus on storming, because it doesn't look like Shadowcraft has very many wards. So because they don't have many wards, I should just slam my face against the wall until they die. And hope I get to it before they get all the stuff they need. What do you got? Another sword crafter. Their loot crafting, probably. I don't actually know yet, but they're probably loot crafting. I just usually assume they're loot crafting. We do have the 3 evolution points, so we can throw out the twins. Boop. Okay, yeah, they're just doing loot craft. Okay. I should probably wait to play that for another turn, huh? I probably should have just played Lord General Romeo first. I'm regretting that already now. That's funny, I didn't know they had an alternate art for sending the troops. You're hurting me. Stop being mean. Let's see. What are we at? 6. Okay, now it's like we never lost any health. Okay, we can get Rally 10 at least next turn, no matter what. So then we'll get Mikael out. We could use Twilight and Silver the following turn if we need to. Unless we draw one of the Honor dudes, then we might be okay too. Would they evolve? Huh. I don't think they have Rally 10 though, right? Or do they? No, they don't. I wonder why they did that then. I feel like that's a bit of a waste. Because they didn't even get their evolution point back. Maybe they didn't have anything else to play though and they needed draw power. They should have all their loot cards on them still though, for the most part, right? Okay, let's play you out. Okay, we're at 10 now. Throw you out. Hey, cool. Might as well. And then they're always just like, why didn't you just do that first? And then I say, I don't know. I'm stupid, that's why. I should have done that first, but I didn't. And now I can regret it for the rest of my life. Oh. You can play a lot of those cannoneers, huh? Okay, where are we at? I'm probably gonna play Barbados out, so I feel like I should do this first. Well, there. We're at 20 now. So we can do 18 damage if they do not have their stuff ready. So as long as I have 2 damage, I win if they do not have a ward. I thought they were gonna summon Pirate Girl. Barbos? Ooh. Yeah, I do not have that. Well, I guess I'll go this route then. Let's see. Ba-da-da. I don't want her on the board at all, so good to kill her right away. Should I bother doing that? They're gonna summon that. We'll see what they do. I might be dead though. Okay, I won. Cool. Oh, that's a relief. Didn't think I was gonna be able to at first, but they let me win. Unintentionally, of course. They didn't know that I would be able to do 18 damage in one move, but it happens sometimes. It happens. I feel like this is the first time I've ever won one, even one match in one of these Grand Prixes. Grand Prix? No, Grand Prix. Well, let's see how we do. I kind of figure I'll lose most of these, but just winning one of them, it's an ego boost. It's an ego boost. Modifying this deck the way I have has definitely improved it a ton. Who knew all you needed to improve a deck was by adding a whole bunch of legendary cards into it? Hatsune Miku. That's Hatsune Miku, Snake. Oh boy, I don't know how you're gonna beat her. I didn't know Miku was in this. I guess I should have. They're using Forest Craft. Forest Craft is always pretty rough for me. I know who you are, Hatsune Miku. I wish I didn't. Okay, we got two. They have a whole bunch of stuff to recover, so I don't need to worry about too much. The choice here is I either kill their people on purpose to make them have a full hand, so then when they draw, one of their cards blows up, but that doesn't necessarily happen. Probably gonna kill, yeah. And then bop bop. Good for you, good for you. Okay, well, we at least drew them, so that's nice. I guess I'll do this. I'm surprised they rushed. What is their... They have anything? Oh, okay. They're fairy wisps now. I've seen a few of those. Okay, that makes sense. So pretty much the reason to play the wisp is so they have more cards on the field for their have more played cards for the Forest Craft ability. What are we at now? Okay, we're at 10. Yeah, might as well. just throw you up for now. We're at 11. I'm probably gonna have to throw out General next. Okay, they're just doing it for the wisps still. Wisps. Are they gonna throw out that girl again? Oh, does that one just come back out if you do it? Huh. I didn't realize it had an effect like that. Interesting. Huh. Guess I'll do that. Okay. They're gonna play out their super card though soon. I still need 2 more cards. That kinda hurts. You think they'll attack him? And of course it gets Storm. Might go the yeah, I might go Maxis route. I'll just kill you first, make sure you're not there. Ah, that kinda sucks. I don't have a spell on hand right now, though. Okay, well we're at 25. So, we can officially win if we have 2 damage, and they do not have a ward. But they might have their super card that kills me. Because if they have that one that summons like a bunch of storm things, then we're kind of screwed. Four play points left. You have to get rid of all the followers that have at least 2 damage or more to be able to do anything. That would do it. I knew they'd probably have something like that. I was really hoping they wouldn't though. Really hoping they wouldn't though. So once again, need at least 2. 2 damage. And hopefully they do not play their super kill me in 1 turn card. Which would be this. Which it seems like they have their super kill me in 1 turn card. They already won, but they keep playing them. Yeah, I kind of figured they would do that. I saw they were getting them, but I was holding out for having to attack. And sadly I did not get to attack. I guess that's the strategy to do though, if you're using that deck, right? Makes sense. Wait, which one is this? Runecraft, okay. I didn't see the little doodle bop on the screen anywhere. I was like, what? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, let's see. 7 allied stacked cards. Okay. This game does not always give you the luxury to read. It goes relatively fast. Uri ma Uriman? Uriman. Yeah. That's N. I'm just thinking, am I saying it right? Or would I enunciate it differently? Furi man. Because there's a dash, so it'd be double I. Furima? I like to see if I can read the Japanese names that pop up. I mean, I know the alphabet now. Though, the pronunciations sometimes I'm terrible with. I can write it, though. I know how to write it. I don't like that they've played 2 of these already. I don't want this to be a repeat of... this one's using Golem Lord. I haven't seen the old Golem Lord in a while. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do here? We're at 4. Let's just do that. Oh. We're only at 5. That's kind of bad. Well, at least they made their magic sediment go. I thought usually they're supposed to have more of these by now. I guess these cards would be good to counter the Shadowcraft Knight thing. Lower all the points on them. Okay. Boop. 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 And we still have 3. Of course, I'm not out with full rally. Yeah, let's just throw you out. I might as well get the benefits of the rally. So we're at least at rally 10. When they wipe this board, I'll probably have to throw up the general. We do have an evolution point still. Though I guess we'll see what happens. We might not need to use him. We might not need to use him. Though they're hurting me a lot. I need to recover health. Definitely need to recover health. Okay, might lose might lose next turn. Honestly. Well, for sake of I need to. Let's do this. Okay. You know what? Why not? Okay. Let's go with draw a card, restore 2 health to your leader. Might as well. They're probably going to kill me in this turn anyways, because they might have the Golem Lord thing. Well, actually, they don't have any of the special sigils on the field, so I'm not sure if they can do anything. I don't actually know. Might be able to. Okay, well, they got some now. The Golem Lord's... yeah. Like, but Golem Lord's 5. Like, that's right. Golem Lord is 5. I'm glad you can tell. I still don't have enough for that. Might be a good idea to do that. They still might kill us. Not sure yet. I could potentially have win condition on board, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know what they got. Okay. Alright. If they can destroy my... yeah. Okay. And now they're just being a jerk. Yeah, this is what I expected more from the tournament stuff. I still don't have all of the legendary cards I need for the actual proper deck. Still happy I got one win from it. But yeah, not much I can do until I get all the legendary cards, so... Free-to-play power. Bad. Free-to-play power, question mark? There is no free-to-play power. Wow, someone that's actually polite. What are you gonna do about that 1 damage I did to you, huh? Pretty scary stuff. They heal it right away. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. Oh. Okay, so I can play her out next turn. Well, if they wipe my board, I might do Twilight and Silver. Well, actually, now I'd have to play something first. I don't have 10 exactly. So her first. And then we can do Twilight and Silver. What are you going to do against all of my ones? That doesn't seem like something I want to keep on the field. Good. Let's see what you do now. You got overflow. How are you gonna kill me? That is a start. That is a start. That is a strong start. Are you gonna evolve? You don't have an ability if you can evolve. Okay, let's see. Turn, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it doesn't matter if I do it. See, we got 13. Okay. That's a pretty good way to get some rally up. And there are yet 10. And I figure they're gonna have a bunch of wipe moves. Luckily they cost a bit. You only have 2 points there. What are you gonna do with them? Ooh. Probably evolve it and kill me? No, automatically evolves. Automatically evolves. A good use of fusion. Okay, let's see. 18. Okay. Okay. We're at 23. Okay. That was pretty lucrative. And we're at the conditions, so we can wipe everything on the board. Ugh, we can wipe everything on the board. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. This is probably a bad choice. I just realized I don't have any evolutions right now. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I forgot I didn't have any. Now they're probably gonna win. The only thing I have is the maids, which, if they don't have a ward, I might be okay. Oh, no, they just did that. Of course they have a card like that. Was that even a dragon craft, or was that just a random thing, and they just have a bunch of spells in their deck? I didn't have enough health, though. I need something else to recover my health pretty badly. I had nothing then, so not much I can do about that. It's just still the... Boy, I could really use all of those good cards. I have a lot of HP. A lot of HP. Huh. Wonder why they destroyed him. Maybe they know what it does. Let's see. I have to remember that a lot of these things have the destroy after. Destroy after the fact. Let's see, what do I want to play? I just want to clear my board. Interesting. Do I want to play you? I'll just play this. I guess if you kill it, doesn't last as long, is the point. Once again, have too many cards in my hand. Should have put that first, but oh well. Okay, we're at 14. What does this one do? No, of course it does. Wouldn't expect anything less. $16. Wait, is this a neutral? I didn't realize this was a neutral card. I did not realize that was a neutral card. That's funny. Well, that card kind of sucks. Normally I would have win conditions, but person is not making that easy. Let's see. Attack is an odd number. Deal 7 damage to the enemy leader and restore 7 health. 4 cards and subtract 4 from their cost. Both of those do not sound very beneficial for me to lead. Okay. That turn took a while, but I think it was okay. Though I don't know what other clearing moves they'll have. I have 20 now. I only have 5/7 for that. I could play the Warden of Hope, though, to get the other 2 I need to wipe everything. Are they disconnecting? They're just a smiley face. They're just a smiley face for the name. Waiting for a response just means they disconnected, right? Having this guy have the shield helps a lot. I can say that. That might be throwing off whatever strategy they're thinking of. Though usually I'm pretty sure it would force you to end your turn by now, so I'm not actually sure what's happening. It says my stream is still live, so it's not my internet. I could say that much. Any second now. They're gonna do their thing. Any second. It'll happen. For sure. Sweet, I got another win. I got one of the better reward boxes. Yay. I don't really need to qualify for that stuff, but if I can get some free prizes, might as well, right? Forgery, weaponry, animated. Or so just show me the card in that. Show me the card in that window. Didn't mean to click that. But that was a while. Oh, I did that for about like 2 hours now. Almost 2 hours. But I need to do some proofreading at least, do a few pages, so I'm gonna switch to writing section again. Let people leave at their leisure since I'm not playing card games. I'm gonna read fan fiction aloud. If that interests anyone. I'm gonna take a short break here though, since I hadn't done one yet. Usually I try and do it like every hour, but almost been 2 hours and I haven't even gotten up. Want to make sure I refill my water and all that good stuff, so yeah. The reading fan fiction is me proofreading and editing a commissioned story that I wrote, so I'm gonna be doing that. So we'll be right back. Okay. Put Stoof down. How low should I actually have this? Not sure. Grab some food. Make sure that pops up. Okay. Grab Grammarly open. Not always good for proofreading, but it's good enough to find some spelling mistakes. It sucks a lot with dialogue and context, though. That much for sure. So, this is a trashy One Piece fanfic. For those in the know of One Piece. I think I dropped my cloth. Don't know where it is. Anyways, I don't know how much I'll do of this. Usually proofreading and editing takes quite a bit of time since I read it all aloud, so it can take several hours. But pop pop, fizz fizz. Oh, relief it is. Let's just jump in and start proofing some of it. The land of Wano had been liberated. Spoilers for One Piece, by the way. Now the Alliance, made up of mink, samurai, and pirates, part ways. And pirates, comma. Alliance made up of... Part ways is fine. I'm using present tense. It's happening right now. Right here, right now. I really dropped my thing? I don't see it. Oh well. Whatever. It'd been a long time coming. Parties were had. Tearful goodbyes given. Probably one and there, right? Yeah, and tearful goodbyes given. What are you gonna try and say gave? No, just say were given. Yeah, that's fine. Now all that was left was to set sail back to the sea. For the Straw Hat crew, much had happened, and much had changed. Though finally, it seemed like a calm had come to the storm of events they had to keep dealing with. With thoughts of new islands on the horizon, the crew could only wonder just what would happen next on their adventure. And we're gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Obviously, this is all accurate. We can see into Oda's mind. Yeah. Let's see. Nga! Slapping, clapping, loud, obnoxious noises. It's Straw Guy, see? Straw Guy. Bread sucks. Laughing, hollering. The Straw Hat crew certainly knew how to have their fun. Certainly, no, new. Yeah, that's fine. Hollering. The Straw Hat crew certainly knew how to have their fun. Even if it was by poking fun at one of their allies. Usopp, the long-nosed sniper of the crew, Currently has a large bag on top of his head, with painted spots on it. It was made to mimic Trafalgar Law's hat. These kind of little skits were common for Usopp, and he liked making his reindeer doctor friend Tony Chopper laugh. Oi, Chopper, look! Usopp snickers to himself, holding a rubber band around his finger. Room. No, sorry. Room. A sudden deep voice comes from Usopp's lips, and yet again Chopper hits his hooved hands against the ground, laughing his butt off. Law, however, did not find such things amusing, rolling his eyes. He sets some of his papers down, and sits up from a barrel he had been using as a seat. Really, I can't believe them all. I can't believe all of them. Which would sound better? Can't believe all of them. Yeah, that's fine. Walking away from the noisy bunch, Law looks off toward his own ship. Toward his ship. A submarine getting ready to dive for what for when he left the island himself. At least I'll be away from them for a while now. I can't believe how many of my plans they ruined. I can't believe how many of my plans they ruined. Despite saying the words with some annoyance, a faint smile crosses the grumpy man's lips. But they get the job done at least. Crash. Boxes fall over boxes, only a few feet away from Law. In front of him, he notices the green-haired member of the Straw Hats. I need to remember to capitalize Straw Hats. As well as the orange. Haired, not headed. He is not an orange head. That would be weird. Nothing else is weird, though. Stop. Just trying to eat food at the same time. Oops. That was the gross part. Part of him wanted to turn around. I'm dropping stuff. Part of him wanted to turn around right away, but the two were already yelling. I swear, Zoro, can't you do anything right? The extra clothes were supposed to go in that barrel. You know, I just called them boxes, so I should probably keep this consistent. The navigator started the shouting session, as she often did. Even though Law only traveled with him briefly, she always seemed like the scariest among the members. You just dumped everything together. Who told you to sort it anyway? You're supposed to carry it. Question mark. Capital Y. Boom. Progression. Eat food. Drop everything. The Moss Head, as Law often heard him referred to as, Groans and shrugs. Often referred to, groans and shrugs. Also has often heard him referred to. Yeah, semicolon would work there. I don't see the big deal. I just threw them all together. It's faster this way. The man was skilled with the sword. Law knew that much. But he was also blunt and a bit lazy when not in active combat. Law was never quite sure how to place him, though, since the Moss Head at times could be rather intelligent and considerate toward others when he wanted to be. Though he does not have, and probably never will have, a sense of direction. You threw everyone's clothes into one box. Robin and me have a separate one for that. She would say Robin and I. She would use proper grammar. Just to be that person. In this situation. Especially when the other crew members could still hear. Other crew members of other pirate groups, that is. The whole Straw Hat cruise. Sense, in general, seemed to come from the navigator and archaeologist. At least from what Law had observed. Her voice knew how to be commanding, and knew how to scold at the very least. For whatever reason, the three strongest of the Straw Hat crew seemed to listen to the navigator. Seemed to listen to the navigator's every word when it counted. Though, for little things, the Moss Head and navigator always seemed to be arguing. Take them all out. I'll call you when I need you. Rolling his eyes, the Moss Head turns away from the woman like a scolded child. It's not a big deal. Do it yourself if you want to. I don't see the big deal. I can just get rid of that sentence, actually. It's not a big deal. Do it yourself if you want to. Yeah, that's better. With a huff, the navigator grabs at the Moss Head's ear and pulls him over to the box. Of course it's not a big deal to you. You're not a woman. I don't want to hear complaining, though. Get it done. We want to leave before sunset. Leaning against a tree, Law sighs at the scene unfolding before him. For everyone on the crew, the two that seemed to get along the least were these two. Mosshead, yeah, doesn't seem to like that curly brow one, but these two, Sucking his lips into his mouth, Law stares blankly in the two's direction, thinking. This was his chance to have his own, to have his fun. This was his chance to have fun. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Water. A smirk crosses his face as he thinks about what happened on Punk Hazard. An island they were all on not too long ago. I think I can just get rid of that. It was rather amusing, They made me deal with their idiotic antics long enough. I think I can redeem some payback. Holding out a hand, a small swirl of air hovers around his palm, under his palm. Room. The swirl expands like a bubble and engulfs the area around himself, the navigator. Around himself? The navigator. And swordsman. The swordsman. And a comma. I guess I can call it payback. And a head start. After all, I want to go for the One Piece. Now what to do? I was testing a new move. It'd probably work well on these two. Taking a deep breath, Law waves his hand across the air, and a translucent crosshair like that on a gun forms in front of him. Target 2. Lock. The crosshair separates and hovers in front of him. From his view... From my view, the Jedi are evil. It highlights the babbling duo. Though to anyone else, they would just... Though to anyone else, they would... see him staring off toward the direction. Alright, I'll use the female. That'll lower their power temporarily. I'm sure it'll make their ship lively at least. With his targets locked, the crosshair on the navigator highlights, and he hovers his hand in front of the swordsman. Copy and paste. Or what would it be? Copy. No. Paste. No. I suppose they would actually say it in either English or... Well, Law usually says his attacks in English, huh? He has room, gamma knife, radio knife, whatever, I feel like most of his are all in English, right? Or are literally all of them in English? Well, regardless of that... Copy to paste. Paste? And be like piste. I don't think really... You can't really say paste, and... You could say copy. Copy. Except, you know, it would sound more like a K. Ko. And then P. P-I. It would be K-O. P-I. I don't need to do Japanese lessons right now, huh? Law's hat ruffles on his head, almost blowing away. A gust of wind then pushes out from him. It makes the navigator's hair blow into her face. Then, Law smirks and flicks his wrist, making the bubble of air surrounding them vanish. There. Time for me to set sail. Have fun, Straw Hat, yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be his quirky little speech impediment. Some of the characters have those, you know, quirky little speech impediments. It's fun and quirky. Brushing the hair from her face, Nami looks off toward Law, watching him. Watching him walk his crew. Weird. You just feel that gust of wind? You feel that gust of wind, Zoro? Zoro, the moss head, shrugs. and begins to stack boxes again. Like I'd noticed some breeze. I just finished loading the booze stock. Just tell me why, when you need me to move the rest. I want a nap already. I guess I can... No, he wouldn't say that. He wouldn't use proper speech. I guess I can just... Nami quickly grabs Zoro's shoulder and pushes him toward Usopp and Chopper. How about you just go play Chopper for a bit? I'll be quick. We want to leave soon, not take hours finding you. Grumbling. Grumbling, Zoro tentatively walks over to the laughing duo. Laughing duo. Grumbling. Oh, actually, no. I said grumbling. Yeah, I'll just hurry it up. And be like that. That's fine. That's fine. Rephrase? Why? Nami finally had a moment to herself. Her eyes narrowed. Her eyes first narrow in Law's direction. It felt sort of like that time. Biting at her lip, she shakes her head dismissively. He's an ally, and we didn't switch bodies again. Well, I'll have to go tell Luffy we're ready. We just need to move the rest of these. The rest of the supplies are loaded onto the Straw Hat's boat. Sunny go. Restocked. The crew finally all boards. And together, with their new helmsman Junbei and Nami's navigating, they make their way into the sea. Law's crew was doing... Law's crew does the same. Law, however, waits a moment. Yeah. That's fine. Law's crew does the same. Law, however, waits a moment and watches the Straw Hat's ship sail over his sub. I can say he. Law's crew does the same. He, however, waits a moment and watches the Straw Hat's ship sail over his sub. The usual grumpy man smirks again, a few of his crew members giving him a confused stare. Good. They didn't notice. Beppo, the mink polar bear, taps on Law's shoulder. Captain, the crew is starting to worry. Rolling his eye, Law pushes the telescope of his sub back up and glares back at his crew members. I left the Straw Hats a parting gift. It should give us a bit of a head start. So let's head out. We'll show them we can find the One Piece without their help. Clearing his throat, Beppo slowly brings down the telescope himself to peer out. Stepped on something. Not hurting my foot today. Not today. Maybe today. We'll give it a few hours. Oh no, I lost my place. Telescope himself to peer at it. What exactly did you do? We don't want to make those guys our enemies. Those guys' enemies. I wanted to say our, as in O-U-R, but I wrote R, but I don't need either one actually. Sitting down at his captain's chair, Law sighs. I used a new ability I was working on. It should, at least in theory, change someone into someone else. It seems to work better on entities that are more familiar with one another. At least when I use it on sentient. It seems to work better on entities that are familiar with one another. The conditions will change depending on the target, but I figure they'll find it amusing. Maybe if they find me, I'll help them out. Nodding slowly, Beppo focuses his attention on navigating. I think what I'll do is... Let's show. Pausing, Law closes his eyes, starting to ponder. No, forget about that. Let's try and find where that fool Blackbeard is. Nodding slowly, Beppo focuses his attention on navigating. Right, I guess it's fine then. Time to set sail. Okay. Then we actually start the Straw Hat portion. And hello there, Ash. I hope you're doing alright. I mean, you said you were gonna take a nap, to be fair. And, I guess you did do that. You did take a nap. The nap might have been, a few hours longer than a normal nap, but... you did take one. You did take one. And now you get to hear me, awkwardly read fan fiction. Isn't that all anyone could really ask for? Anyway, weights slam against the floor of Sunny Go's crow's nest. You know, when you're talking about a ship's crow's nest, would there be an apostrophe? Because the thing is just called the crow's nest. Is it just always plural? I don't know. Crow's nest. They put an apostrophe on this one. A crow's nest works in most environments and provides a good lookout point, hence the name. Yeah, they put an apostrophe there. I guess it's an apostrophe. Okay, put in the apostrophe. Zoro, more or less, lived in the ship's crow's nest. I don't need to say ships. That's redundant. I already said it was a ship's crow's nest. It was his weight room, and since the shipwright Frankie enclosed the space, it could weather storms and was comfortable for naps. Even if those naps resulted in, 5 to 4 hours. Everything Zoro could ask for, really. How much stronger can I get? Staring at the oversized weights larger than his own body, Zoro ponders his question. I learned a lot there. I need to practice more. Oh no, my voice starting to go already. I only started reading now. It's the cold air, I swear. Zoro. It's kind of awkward because the Nami voice I'm like doing is sort of the Luffy voice I used to do when I was doing parody stuff, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Nami's voice, loud as ever, rises up. Rises from the hatch of the crow's nest. Come down here. A heavy sigh leaving his lips, Zoro grabs his exercise towel and throws it over his shoulders. Walking over to the ladder, he takes his time climbing down. From what he could tell, the crew was going about their day as usual. Robin the archaeologist was sitting on the deck reading a book. Sanji the cook was offering her a drink. Jinbei, the helmsman, was manning the helm. Frankie the shipwright was not around, so he was probably below deck. Usopp the sniper also seemed to be below. Chopper the doctor probably was in his office. And Luffy the captain was at the front of the ship chatting with Jinbei. Brook the musician was currently playing some music by the helm as well. Everyone's doing something at least. Stepping off the ladder, Zoro slowly turns slowly to Nami. Stepping off the ladder, Zoro... yeah. Switch those. Currently, her arms are crossed, and her eyes narrowed. What are you upset about this time? I didn't even do anything. Worst thing you can lead with? Worst thing you can lead with? You should have known better by this point. I know. Nami's face progressively contorts as she pinches her nose. You're starting to smell up the place. You're always the worst one. If you're not going to bathe, you could at least exercise less. He's very stinky. You just smell like a walking ball of sweat. Robin snickers from behind. Flipping a page of her book, Zoro, however, is not amused. That's what you want to complain about? Wiping the sweat from his forehead. Zoro scoffs. It's not a big deal. Usually I'm away from all of you anyway. Usually I'm not near any of you anyway. Yeah, that reads better. And that's a bit smoother. Nami's eye twitches. She could barely believe herself. Though at this point, she may as well be considered the ship's mom. Someone had to tell the idiots what to do. I can't believe you. Just go to the bath already. The whole point of having a ship with a bath means we don't have to be covered in dirt. Now come on, march to it, or I'm going to start charging you a fine. Wait. Means... Yeah, that's fine in this context. Grammarly don't know what it's talking about. March to it, I'm gonna... March to it, I'm gonna start adding to your bill. Yeah, that one fits better for her. That fits a bit better. Okay. Scroll. Jerking back, Zoro holds up his arms defensively. What are you saying, woman? Charge me? Bill me? Context. Bill me? You already bill me for everything. I'm just gonna go back to the crow's nest. Apostrophe? Woman? Ama? That doesn't mean past tense. Pulling up her fist, Nami wallops Zoro right over the head. A large bump forming instantly. Stop calling me woman. I should change that. Stop calling me woman, you jerk. Get to the bath, Ema. Yeah. Just get to the bath, you moss brain. Yeah. That's... Stop calling me woman, you jerk. Just get to the bath, you moss... You moss brain. Should I put already there? I don't think it needs it. Speaking in the moment, you're agitated. It probably isn't needed. Probably fine. Sanji snickers into his hand as he walks by the scene. Brushing his blonde hair, a little behind his ear. He gives Zoro a side eye and faintly whispers, Moss brain, I'll have to remember that one. Zoro's eyes glare right back, and at Sanji. Wrong thing. Don't delete that part. Zoro's eyes glare right back at Sanji, and he raises a fist. Though before he can even say anything, Nami wallops the lump she already made, making Zoro fall to the ground with a new lump stacked on the first. I don't need you to start fighting Sanji now either. Just go to the bath already, you idiot. Groaning, Zoro stands himself up and rubs the lumps on his head. Jeez. With a huff, he turns on his foot. Turns on his heel, I can just say. Doesn't really matter. But that is usually how people turn. With a huff, he turns on his heel and starts walking to the bathroom. Bathing room. Bathing. Whatever, I'll do it. Happy now? Go tell Luffy to take a bath next. He reeks just as bad as me. Yeah, that's better. That is better. We're slowly chipping away at the pages. Slowly but surely. But boy, does this take forever. Keep at it. Keep at it. Still angry, Nami slams her foot down and shouts back. I'm going to right now. I'm sick of both of you stinking up the place. Maybe I'll go drag Usopp right behind him. You... About to hurl a new creative insult, Nami stops herself short, watching Zoro as he walks. Something was strange about him. Nice ass. No, not that. She did not notice it before, but the back of his head had a small orange streak. His hair is green. Well, his hair was green. It was normal for him. Though she never saw any orange. She never seen any orange in it. She never seen any orange in it before. That she had never seen any orange in it before. That sounds better. That's weird. Taking a few careful steps back, she turns away from Zoro and looks up toward the helm where Luffy was. It's probably nothing, right? Rubbing at her chin, Nami can't help but think about it. Cannot. She had dealt with plenty of strange things on the Grand Line, and everything in the New World was even stranger. It wasn't paint or dirt. Right? Do you, the audience, know? I'll have to look into it later. The next day... Boy, that went by fast. Brand new day. New rivals. As you fight for survival. Nothing will stop you. Diamond and Pearl. Pokemon. Nami yawns into her hand and sits up from her bed. Another morning had come to greet her. Standing herself up, she walks past the still sleeping Robin and goes to a closet. Even as the years passed... pass. I'm glad Frankie made living on a boat not feel so rough. Getting herself dressed in a simple white dress with sleeves, Nami pulls her hair back and ties it into a high ponytail. I wanted to work on some maps from Mana while I still have the memory fresh. Grabbing a pair of glasses, simply for style, she slips on a pair of cork sandal wedges and leaves her room. It's important to, you know, really get that visualization of the fashion in here. Most people don't care about this besides me, but... Anyway, her room exits out onto one of the upper levels of Sunny Go. Taking the stairs to her left, it would take her to the helm. For now, she was going to the back of the Sunny Go, where her map-making room is located. As she walks down the stairs to the center deck, her eyes peer out over the sea. A calm day, surprisingly. Seems like I won't have to worry, for a bit at least. One thing she does note is the deck is quiet. Currently, Frankie is at the helm and Junbei is sleeping. Shifts haven't changed yet. Frankie! Nami waves toward Frankie as she starts to step up the decks. The back deck. Steps up the back deck. Stairs of the back deck. Aha. Keep up the good work. As usual, the large cyborg man slams his metal arms together till the stars on them connect. Frankie is excited. Frankie is always excited to get praise. His voice shouting back to Nami with joy. I don't even know how I do a Frankie voice. I could try and copy like the English one. I'll do a super job now. You just gotta do a super job. Super Frankie boxing. I don't know. Whatever they picked for the English voice just sounds so strange compared to the Japanese one. Though I suppose people could say it the other way around. Anywho. Nami chuckles and rubs at her neck. I should probably have told him to keep his voice down. Well, sorry, Robin. Get wrecked, girl. Her name is Sorry, Robin. Not really. Walking past the aquarium and kitchen area, Nami stops at the large domed section of the ship. A few of her orange plants lay around the sides. She had some by the aquarium as well. They seem to be doing alright, entering into her Entering into her map room, she takes a deep breath. It doubled as an area Robin used as well, just like their bedrooms. However, Nami's side of the room is a bit more cluttered and messier, with different parchment and papers for map creation. Now then, let's get started on this new D&D map. No. That would probably be my life in some context. Though I'd probably have a cuter outfit. Sitting down at her desk, she lays out a piece of parchment with a grid on it, and takes out her drawing tools. Okay, we're gonna put the dragon here. No. It's for map creation, actual map creation. I wonder what areas I should start on first. Do I add the spots of the map that have been changed because of us? Sometimes you just change the map, you know? That of. I don't need to say that have. That of works. Been changed because of us. Sighing, she starts to draw slowly and carefully. She did not need to rush. And she liked to make sure her charts were accurate. For a localized map and a sea chart of the area as well. I can't help but wonder what happened with Zora still. Even as time ticks away, Nami's thoughts wander on different events and actions she and her crew had taken, though most present is Zoro's change of hair. It wasn't even all of his hair, but just one part. That's too weird, right? No, it's totally Namel. Namel. It's totally Namel. It's totally Namel, Yug. You gotta get the red eyes black dragon, Yug. Should I ask Chopper about it? What even caused it? Sighing to herself, Nami leans back in her chair and peers out her window to see. Zoro's probably still on watch. I could go on check. I could go up and check. Brick wouldn't have taken over yet. It takes Nami a little time to climb up the crow's nest. At this point, she was used to getting around the ship. Not that she enjoyed going up so high in a dress and wedges. Sanji was not currently in the area, so she had no reason to worry. Looking over the room, she closes the hatch and walks to the rim, peering out the windows. She did not see Zoro, but she could faintly hear him snoring. The weights he had set up were massive for sure, though they did not train his brain. I don't know why I said that part. That's kind of irrelevant. The weights he had set up were massive for sure, though they did not keep him awake by the sound of it. The voice was getting louder, and Nami found the source nestled between two large weights. Scroll. We're getting through, slowly but surely. Always an arduous, long time. Oh, stretch it out. Drink water. Remember to drink water. Hydrate. Hydrate now. This is a threat. Really? Yes, really. Really, though? Really, narrator? Yes, it's very true. You should definitely do that. Remember to drink at least 82 ounces of water every single day. but not all at once. That might make you drown. Really? Yes, really. Sighing into her hand, Nami was not sure where to even begin. She did not always check on Zoro, but did he think it was a good idea to sleep on the job? Zoro. Zoro. Nami says the words plainly, and the sleeping Mosshead does not respond. I should capitalize Mosshead because it's referring to someone's title. You have the title of Mosshead. Alright, fine. You asked for it. Taking a deep breath, Nami raises her fist and wallops Zoro over the head, smashing his face against the floor. You make it sound a lot harder than it actually is. It is supposed to be painful with the fist of love. then... Gah! I don't know. Zoro shouts into the ground, quickly bolting up. His hand instinctively grabs at his waist, but his swords are currently resting against the wall. Looking at Nami standing in front of him, he slowly begins to groan. What are you doing here? It's still morning, isn't it? Nami raises an eyebrow at the comment, but instead of talking right away, she grabs the top of Zoro's head and turns it to face the nearest window. The sun hasn't even fully woken up yet, and you're just laying here sleeping on your shift. I think you said the wrong word. I did. I definitely did. And you're just sleeping on your shift. With a T. A hard P and T. What if another ship was coming after us? Zoro pauses for a moment and yawns into his head. How should I know? Frankie would handle it, wouldn't he? Eyes twitching. Nami could feel the urge to wallop coming over her again. Why, you little... Don't you care about what happens to us? What if someone attacked and you just finally woke up and found us all gone? Now getting grumpy himself, Zoro shrugs but responds back sternly. Very sternly. Responds sternly. I guess I'd just have to find you all myself then, wouldn't I? Stomping her foot down, Nami shakes her head to stress how bad such a statement is. You're practically saying you'd watch us die saying scary things like that. You're practically saying you'd watch us die. Don't say scary things like that. I should probably say let us. Narrowing his eyes at her. Narrowing his eyes, Zoro turns around and picks at his ear with his pinky. Whatever. I don't need to hear about this. Just go back down before the shitty cook wakes up. Nami could still see it. The orange hair. Zoro's words go into her ears, but she does not listen. Instead, she takes a step closer and stares at the hairs. It was real hair for sure. Walking to Zoro's front, she notices something else now as well. Huh. Zoro's eyes appear to be a lighter auburn color, like her own. That's... What does that mean? M dash, question mark. Always use the M dash. Love the M dash. Just remember, it's all 0151. Always remember. That's the M dash. We all love the M dash here. Zoro sighs and stretches out his arms. Like Luffy. He's Luffy now. What's what? Just get going already. Grabbing one of his large weights, he hoists the thing above his head and swings it forward, seemingly with ease. He swings again, and Nami's hair blows from the small gust of wind it creates. That's weird, I don't feel sore, but... Zoro swings again and again. Well, sorry. Zoro swings again, and then his legs buckle, and the weight drops to the ground with a slam. Hesitantly, Nami's eyes soften, and she holds out a hand to try and show some support. Zoro, are you alright? Was the weight too heavy or something? Groaning back, Zoro rubs at his shoulder and lays back on the ground. Damn it. I was just lifting that last night. What the hell happened? Nami bites at her lip, watching Zoro. Winces eyes back in pain. You should go talk to Chopper just in case. Maybe you got bit. Yawn. That was a real yawn. Maybe you got bit by a bug in Wano or something. Even for someone strong like you, sickness isn't something you can just cut. Zoro sighs and stands himself up. Still in some pain, he throws open the hatch and starts climbing down the ladder. Yeah, whatever. I may as well. Everyone will be waking up soon anyway. Walking over to the weights. Wait. Why'd I put that part there? I don't need that. Walking over to the weights. Why did I have not here? Not herself, Nami. Walking over to the weights now? Maybe I wanted to say. I can get rid of both of these words. I don't know why I put them there. This is why we proofread and edit. Walking over to the weights. Nami grabs at the hilt. It was supposed to be like a weighted sword for Zoro's training. I can't even budge the thing, but his eyes... and hair too, his strength. Was it because I talked to him? The eyes alone seemed like mine, but I don't have a devil fruit. I can't just turn someone into me on accident. Biting at her lip, Nami closes her eyes, trying to think. I've seen all sorts of weird abilities. I guess my mirages are weird enough for some. Why would Zoro start to get characteristics that I have, though? I don't know, Miss Exposition. Will you tell us? I should... Looking down the hatch, Nami watches Zoro touch the ground and start to walk to the doctor's office. I'll listen in. Swinging her leg over the hatch, Nami starts to climb down. Eavesdropping on people was nothing hard for her. Okay, so this whole scene I might cut some junk. Not sure what I'm gonna cut though. But I think I can make the scene with Chopper a little bit shorter. Because Chopper's a short little reindeer. Short little reindeer. Hoping I would get like halfway, but I'm not even halfway yet. It always takes so long. It's so easy to do, but it takes forever. Zoro scratches at the back of his head, looking at Chopper's office door. I'm not bleeding, so he won't cover me in bandages again, right? Carefully opening the door, the small reindeer that was the size of a child stands on a chair, pouring liquid into small vials. Chopper. Zoro steps in, sits on the free chair in the room. The reindeer doctor then plops him down himself. He's already standing in a chair, so I don't need to write that. Plops down himself. And turns. Face Zoro. I need help. Something's wrong with me. The reindeer's eyes scan Zoro up and down, note his squeaky voice. He holds up his stethoscope. What's the matter, Zoro? Tell me in detail how you're feeling. Also, hold out your arm for me, okay? Chopper begins writing down pulse and blood pressure information, getting some basics for himself. Well? Oh, well? Zoro closes his eyes, thinking about how to describe things. I seem to be a lot weaker. Actually, I might just want to get rid of that completely. Tell me how you're feeling. Also, hold out your arm for me. And just, boop. Get rid of that whole entire thing. Crash. Oh, yeah, phone. Grab. Yeah. You know, it's at the end. Chopper and Zoro had talked, but Zoro now stands. What's the matter, Zoro? Tell me in detail how you're feeling. Also, hold out your arm, okay? Then, crash. Chopper and Zoro had talked, but Zoro now stands. His chair. His chair had fallen to the ground. Staring at Chopper angrily, he yells at the air. He's trying to switch my body like what happened to those guys? I'll slice that shitty doctor up if I have to. Chopper quickly spins in his chair over to the front of the door, blocking Zoro's path. Oh, wait, stop. We don't even know where he is. The best we could do is call him, but even then, we're not even sure how far he is from us. For now, you'll have to deal with what this is, but it's different than what happened to me and the others. Instead of switching bodies, your body is changing into what? I don't know. Though your eyes look kinda different. Narrowing his eyes, Zoro sighs and shakes his head. Great, so you're telling me to deal with it, huh? My eyes now, too. My muscles are bad enough. Laughing nervously, Chopper slowly scoots his chair out of Zoro's way. Just, think of it as a training. Do you need muscle to be a swordsman? Zoro was unsure how to respond. So he leaves. I don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna go. Zoro. Zoro, unsure how to respond, decides best to leave and head back to the ship's deck. I can just say deck. I need to be able to hold a sword, whispering the words to him. At himself, Zoro looks at the sword currently around his belt. He brought the sword he usually had on his person, the one left to him by the female swordsman of the past. I know it's not all that matters, but I haven't exactly trained myself to fight like that. And Zoro keeps mumbling to himself. Nami finally pushes off the wall by Chopper's office and heads back to the deck herself. So I was right. It seems like he's affected by me. Or maybe we both were. I saw Law that day before he left. Closing her eyes, Nami walks back across the ship to her map-making room and sits herself down at her desk. I only really been scolding him lately. I guess it could be something like that. But what's it going to do? I was just joking before, but what if it makes him my twin or something? It does, don't worry. Closing her eyes, Nami pictures herself dressed in Zoro's clothes, swinging a sword clean through a tree to chop it down. I can't really picture it that well. I guess he at least wouldn't be as weird about it as Sanji, but he's one of the strongest on the crew, so even if it could be fun to have a twin sister, we'd be powered down without him. Twirling a pencil between her fingers, Nami's thoughts cannot help but stray. I mean, how embarrassed would Zoro be? How embarrassed would Zoro get, though? Being my dress-up doll. I don't think I even need that. I mean, how embarrassed would Zoro get, though? I don't even know how well he could use a sword if he's as weak as me. Lots of fun. Lots. Okay. Thoughts of fun and thoughts of doubt plague Nami. I don't even know how well he could use a sword if he's weak as me. I guess he could carry them fine, but using all three at once? Nami pictures herself now with a sword in her mouth, holding two other swords, swinging them around. Maybe someone would pay me for something like that, but I'm not sure how long I could keep that up. I don't even know what this will do to him, though. What if he thinks exactly like me or something? Standing up, Nami ruffles. Ruffles her hair up. I want to mess with him, but it could be bad for us. But it wouldn't be... But it would be fun too, wouldn't it? That's all you have to say. It would be fun though, right? It was funny. It was funny. You killed 47 people, but it was funny. Charlie, your chocolate factory literally murdered all of them. Well, Willy Wonka seemed to enjoy it, so, you know, I just wanted to try it out for a spin. Yeah, no. No. At least he had a common courtesy to give a warning. You just lured them to their deaths. Chopper didn't say his life is in danger, so maybe biting at our thumbnail. I can just say biting at our thumb. I don't need to specify the nail. Biting at her thumb, Nami slowly turns to the door. I can't get work done like this anyway. What do I do? Just yell at him? Chopper already mentioned changes, so if it doesn't happen fast enough, even an idiot like him will realize, right? So, if it happens... Chopper already mentioned the changes, so if it happens fast enough, even an idiot like him will realize, right? The thoughts rattled in Nami's head. It was conflicting for sure. We'll have a bit of sailing to do, and then we just need to run into that Tra guy again. We'll be fine. Wait. Overthinking was sort of a specialty of hers at this point. What if the fruit is making me want to go through with it? Should I still do it then? Do I even have a chance then? I don't know. But I want to see what happens now. Well, we've definitely been deleting a plethora of word so we can make some more room for the edits I need to make. So that's good. We've read, like... What are we on? Okay, we just got to page 8. I'm gonna read page 8, and then I think I'll end it there, because then we're halfway done. So yeah, we're gonna read through all of page 8, and we'll stop there. I'll probably stop at the paragraph down here. But yeah, let's get through this at least. At least get half of it done. So if I goof off through the weekend, then on Monday I'll just have one more half, and that'll be easier. We'll see how much goofing goes on. I don't know if there's a game I want to play for stream, though. I wanted to get back to Digimon Survive, because I was doing the Truth ending, and I wanted to actually finish it. And we just kind of got to the transitional period of where they're like, we're in the real plot now. So it'd be nice to get through that, but there's even more reading to do for Digimon Survive. But I think that might be something where I'll just go, like, we'll focus on reading the main parts and not worry about some of the side content as much. But not sure. I don't know. It is a visual novel, so the point is to read, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll do funny little voices as long as my throat isn't terrible. I digress. More sailing on the high seas. No accidents either. Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't read this part. The next day, More sailing on the high seas. No accidents, either. Beyond having to shovel snow now and again, Nami currently sits in the aquarium, staring at some of the fish the crew had caught for food storage. I ended up just planning all the things I could do yesterday. Just being around me could be changing him. I don't really know. Can't decide. I don't know. I just can't decide. I think I might want to add a new scene for this part. I think that might be a good idea. Then wham! Zoro barges through the door and plops down on the sofa. Sitting opposite Nami. It gets way too cold out there. Nami's body twitched. All the opportunities were right in front of her. Well, I guess you better stop lazing around and actually get back to work. And get back to work. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need actually there. We don't want the ship to freeze solid. We need to make sure the snow stays off the deck. As Nami says the words, she could feel herself get back into it. Get back into it. There. There were real concerns, of course. I think I wanted to get rid of this one. As Nami says the word, she could feel herself get back into... Locked. As Nami says the word, she could feel herself get back into it. Get back into her plot. You wanted to see what would happen if she pushed. And remember to take some of the thin for any ice patches too. Me and Robin shouldn't have to worry about tripping. Because of you guys letting your snowballs melt. Me and Robin shouldn't have to worry about tripping because you guys let your snowballs melt. Metal. Melt. That was an F. Melt. Okay, there we go. Looking good, Joker. Looking good. Rolling his eyes at Nami. Rolling his eyes at her. Nami could tell Zoro was not aware. Zoro rolls. Rolls his eyes. And Zoro rolls his eyes. Nami could tell Zoro is not aware of her involvement in the changes. For now, let's... Zoro rolls his eyes. Nami could tell Zoro is not aware of her involvement in the changes. For now, she lets him talk back, just as planned. You don't need to boss me around even now, do you? He was genuinely annoyed with her. Perfect for more changes to take effect, if that was what was really causing them. Nami needed a bit more, though, so she smugly crossed her arms and smiled back at Zoro. Something stronger. Nami needed a bit more, though, so she smugly crossed her arms, and smiled back at Zoro. Something in her felt stronger. Like if she willed it, she could force changes. All Zoro needed to do was talk back. It was like fuel for whatever the power was. Come on. And talk back he does. Don't look at me like that. You know I do plenty of work. I'm just taking a short break. Now see you in 9 to 5 hours after I'm done with my nap. Yeah. It seemed too perfect for Nami. Zoro was just begging to be scolded more. Your breaks always turn into 5-hour naps. That's an actual line now. I'm not just making a joke. That's the literal line. The words are blunt and stiff and make Zoro's spine straighten. The words are blunt and stiff, and make Zoro's spine straighten. It felt good to Nami. Just staring over his body, she notices... his hair. Turn completely orange. Body. You know I'm right, so stop your complaining. You know I'm right, so stop complaining. Throw on a coat and get shoveling. Turning her own fluffy white winter coat tighter around herself, Nami gives a quick eyebrow wriggle back and taunt. Unless you'd rather borrow one of my coats. Think you fit my size? Zoro's eyes. The ones twitching this time. He could barely believe himself. Standing up, he walks fast to the door and swings it open. I don't need to hear this. I'll do what I have to, alright? Zoro grabs the nearest shovel and begins to scrape the deck, with the snow covering it. Can't believe she keeps getting on case. Grumbling to himself, Zoro could feel a shiver crawl up his back. He dealt with this terrible shifting weather plenty, though he surprised himself how cold he was starting to feel. I already have a coat on. What the hell is it this time? Zoro! Usopp the long-nosed liar chucks a snowball right at Zoro's head. Go on, keep it up or you'll lose, Orange Head. Eyes wincing, Zoro turns on his heel and grabs snow together from the shovel he had. You little jerk. Laughing. Launching the ball from his hand. It wails. Is that the right word? I'll just say wax. That would be better for this. Whacks Usopp in the face, now sending him into the snow pile on the center deck. That's what you get for messing with... Zoro stops himself and stares at his hands. Threw the snowball, barehanded. He threw the snowball barehanded. So they were a reddish color. That part was normal, but his hands are both distinctly smaller. What the hell? Really happened again? Shaking off the odd change, Zoro grabs the shovel and keeps pushing snow back into the sea. All I can do is deal with it. I guess I have to. What's even causing this to happen? Zoro! Another loud voice, though this time it was Luffy, the captain of the crew. Zoro! Bouncing up from the deck, the rubber man's body vibrates. Before standing tall. You look funny. Luffy is blunt and to the point, with plenty of things as always. As always, but how come... Did Nami dye your hair as a punishment? But how come we're like the same height now? Holding a hand above his head, Luffy measures a hand from himself to Zoro. Zoro's dismay. His height is actually smaller than Luffy's currently. That's... Words muttering from his mouth. Zoro had no idea what to think. Well, not that different in height, but now I'm about as tall as Nami, aren't I? I didn't think the whole crew would start to notice. Usopp now walks up, his arm resting on Luffy's shoulder as he looks Zoro up and down. Ah, yeah, you do look shorter now. That's pretty weird. What the heck happened? As Usopp speaks slowly, his voice grows with more concern, thinking of the possibilities. You weren't poisoned or something, right? Taking a deep breath, Zoro turns his back from the two. Look, it's not a big deal. That shitty Traw guy used some weird ability on me. Saying the truth was annoying for Zoro, but it was better to say now than have the crew freak out later. Chopper doesn't know how to undo it. I just have to find that guy again and either beat the crap out of him till he turns me back or tell him to do it. Or someone tells him to do it. Luffy nods slowly and picks at his nose with his pinky finger. Ah, so it's a mystery ability. Slapping Luffy's shoulder, Usopp sighs. Oi! Your features. I don't even know how I would do Robin's. Also, I'm reading more than I said I would. Which I guess isn't technically a bad thing. Just finishing more. Stuff. Finishing more stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Make sure that's okay. Well, might as well finish the page out. Your features. Robin's heeled boots clack against the deck's wooden floor. With a hand on her cheek, she tilts slowly to the side. Like Nami, she also has a long coat with a fluffy collar. Despite what Nami said, though, Robin's extra limbs are cleaning some of the snow. Some of the ship. Are cleaning some of the snow. Her devil power allows her to create. Any of her body parts, a useful ability, yours. You're starting to look rather feminine. You said Traw Guy did this to you? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Nice. Nami now. Your hairs, eyes, you look related to Nami now. Usopp sighs, looking between his three crewmates. Oi! We all know his real name, are we just gonna keep calling him? Oi, we all know his real name. Are we just going to keep calling him Traw Guy forever? Everyone collectively ignoring Usopp's comment. Collectively ignores Usopp's comment. Everyone collectively ignores Usopp's comment. Zoro then turns toward Robin, shrugs. I just don't know if... I don't know. I don't know. Feminine or not. Nami or whatever. Nami or whatever. From what Chopper said, whatever he did seems like it's making my body womanly. Something like that. I don't know what he's making it change. Just want it to be over with. Sighing. Nice. I wonder if I can use hockey at all for this. Maybe seawater? Luffy reaches his hand forward and grabs it, Zoro's head, examining the back of it closely. Slapping Luffy's arm. Zoro quickly wallops Luffy over the head, making the rubber man snap back in place with no actual damage done to him. Oi, you idiot, what the heck do you think you're doing? Sighing, Luffy points at Zoro's head again. Your hair, I wanted to see it closer. The back of it kinda looks like Nami's now. Yawning into his hand, Luffy turns around and swings his arm back, and then forward to grab the mast. I'm getting bored though. Jinbei! Luffy's body snaps to the mast and shoots him off to the other end of the ship. Robin, however, was not done with her own looking, standing closer to Zoro now. She looks at the back of his head and even pokes her finger through the new hairs. It does seem like your natural. Changed. Okay. It's even straightening and looks a little longer. Fascinating. I wonder if my ability would be able to do something like this. Is it like awakening? More flustered than angry at Robin's prodding, Zoro takes a few careful steps back and throws his hands in the air. Look, I don't know the answers. I'm not good with this stuff. You probably know more than me already. Okay. So much roofing and editing to do. But I think for now, I'll stop there. I did a bit. I did more than I thought it would. We're on, make sure we're on there. Okay, yeah. We're on page 10 now. We're just gonna add this. Put that there. Okay. I guess I'll update my document file, but I usually tell the person that I'll update the rest of it later. Comma. Scroll, 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 scroll. 16 pages. Pretty good stuff. I think I'll actually get rid of that part completely. And now do the same thing I just did. Copying this whole thing. And... oh. But yeah, I think I'll edit out that part. It was fun, but I don't think anything of consequence is lost. And it'll give some more progression and more like oddity to the ability. Make it seem more like Nami has the copy ability or whatever, and is being pasted to Zoro. And I alluded to the hockey thing because I want him to, well, I was requested to have him be able to pop out of the transformation and then go back into it. So we'll set ourselves up for that. A little foreshadowing in the story. But yeah, for now, I think I'm going to end here. It has been over 3 hours now. So for anyone who popped in, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed us playing some card games, doing some proofreading. I'm glad I got through what I did. We're almost done with this. Can almost post it up. I guess if anyone randomly reads my stuff and watches my content while I write this for some reason, then look forward for me posting that. It'll be up by at least Monday. But yeah, till next time, catch you later.